Namaste again, my beautiful queens. I'm thinking I need to create a line of t-shirts which are gonna have I don't know, my photo there or some roses there and saying namaste my beautiful queens, or little poster so you have it in front of you and it's gonna make you smile. Actually, you won't believe how many emails of yours I receive, you telling me that it makes you feel so good just hearing me saying namaste my beautiful queens. So, namaste, my beautiful queens. I have to finish the conversation I've had, not a conversation, monologue I was having yesterday about twin flames and everything about them, because I didn't touch the important subject on the karma, twin flames and karma. If you remember my past video yesterday, of course, I have already explained that what the twin flames are about the cosmic consciousness separated in two parts, that they are always connected to each other, even they're oceans apart, near, far, wherever you are. I believe that my heart will go on. But the mistake everyone keeps on making over and over again, this is why so many frustrated twin flames, hurting twin flames, sad twin flames, so on and so on, because the problem is, I always said, my beautiful queens, the problems are in a lack of knowledge. Knowledge is power. Lack of knowledge is no power. When you know what it is. You know how to deal with it. If you don't know, you are easy to be manipulated by society, religions, so on. So, twin flames relationship are never just about a romantic relationship, even though of course these two people are in love with each other, whether they are realize it or not. But it's not a love, love, in the meaning of what people think it is. Queens, I want to ask you a question. Really, I want to ask you this question and I want you to answer me this question. Is the only dream and the only goal of your life is to, because I get this, when are we gonna get married? Is it all about just to get this guy to sign the paper that he belongs to you, and that's it? That's a bottom line? Ask your divine self, dear God in me, dear Jesus in me, Krishna in me, Buddha in me, some, cosmic source in me. Have I come here with one dream and one goal to just be with this guy, have the paper that he belongs to me, and have him as labeled with the name my husband? Is that because, you see, I really are trying to, my beautiful queens, you know that the most of the viewers, of course, the most of the work, I can make some living and take my kids somewhere to show them something. The videos with the card. Will he call you? Will he come? Will he knock your door, grab you, and have passionate sex with you? Will he? I know that tarot much grander and deeper than answering this type of questions, but these are what popular, this is what people like. And of course, I as an entertainer, actually I'm by nature as an entertainer, one part of me is entertainer. I always wanted to be an actress since I was 1 year old. I have visions of me standing in front of humongous crowds and sending them kisses like this, waving and sending them kisses. I was completely sure since I was very little, this is my future, this is me. Well, it's turned out to be a future not of me. But So, but I am an entertainment, you entertainer by nature. You put me on a stage, I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna joke, I'm gonna talk, so on and so on. But of course, I'll do this entertaining videos. Even into my entertaining videos, I want to put these serious questions. I want you to ask yourself these questions, because really, ask yourself, my beautiful queens, especially if you're a twin flame, is it really all about to have this man with you in one house, in one room, having him as your husband or lover, committed to you? Is it all about that? Of course not. Of course not. Whether you are a twin flame, soulmate, karmic, this is not all about that. But I'm talking about twin flames in this video. So of course it's never was about them just to start living together. Never, ever, ever. These two chose this harsh, terrifying, scary journey in order to do such a humongous, such a grand, such a difficult work. Even though, yes, they are in love with each other, they want to be with each other. And love making, I will not call it sex, love making of twins is the experience out of this world. This is such called tantric love making. It's tantra. It's when two beings unite in the physical level to become unphysical. It's when all the chakras connect. It's when two gods, because I already told you that each one of you is God. Each one of God creates itself through you. Each one of you is divine. Each one of you is divine. It's Jesus in me, Brahma in me, Buddha in me, Source in me. This is how you need to pray. In me. Because this is you. You are one with it. And the sooner you understand it, you're unlimited. You don't have no limitation. You have come here to shine, not to cut potatoes and fry them and bring him on it, put it in front of him. This is part of it. This is part of the fun. If it is fun, if it's joyful. But you, this ancient, eternal, immortal being, you have come here for more than just, I just want this guy. I understand you want this guy. Well, I want him too. You want yours, and he wants you as well, no matter what he shows you. But it's not about waiting for him. It's not about even living with him. It's not about it. You haven't come, went through such long life, rise and fall, so on and so on. So just the goal is just to be living with him. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You two come here to awaken, to change collective consciousness, to bring into the world the true meaning of the word love, because how people see love, that's not love. That's not love. The connection of twin flames, I already told you, is hard to hide, because you sense them, you feel them. So twin flame, why they're here? Why they're here, why these two beings. And again, of course, I wish there were more of us. I wish not all answered the call. I wish there were more, but it's approximately the correct number given to many and many channels, and 144,000 of us couples, 144. But the true number is being, lots of information about twins is being still hidden, because there is lots of hope connected to us. All this information is being layered and hidden from the dark ones. So we can still do what we are here supposed to do without interfering of the ones who don't want us to do what we are here to do. Because the more unawakened people, the more people are under the influence of the others, the society, religion, so on and so on. That dark force doesn't want you to shine. The dark force wants you to obey. They want you to be little nobody and to obey. This is how they can control. So, of course, twin flames deal with all kinds of obstacles. all kinds of obstacles. But this is the metaphysical cosmic connection, and they divided into and came into physical to help people to see their own potential. Because as soon as I told you, if one of you hears me, two of you hear me, and you start shining, this is already it adds to this high frequency vibration. This earth needs to recover. This earth is ill and sick. And I keep on telling you, and I will keep on doing more videos to shake you out of your core. Yes, you want me to pick up the card, I will do it. But I will do more of those, talking to your higher self, to your soul, shaking you and telling you, look who you are. This is my goal. This is why I'm here. Not just tell you, will he come? Will you be together? Will he apologize for what he's done? I am here for you to understand you are it. You are here to do something wonderful, beautiful, amazing, even for one person, for 2 people, for 10 people. It all counts. So we're here to show you, to make you understand how unique you are, that you are a creator, that you create your life. You are not a slave of God, of force, of society. You create your life with your feelings, emotions, and thoughts. So you can influence your reality, change your life, and the others people's life. So, of course, there is nothing, I already told you, more powerful than united twins. That energy, it was an original plan, so they unite. Original hope, not original plan. You see, the high forces who send us here, who we agree to come here, they understand, of course, very well understand what we are here to be dealing with. Of course, they hope that we still can make it. At least that right now, unfortunately, as us talking, that's about 2% of twins united. And only 2% of them are united. And most of course, runners are guys, because that light, they've been without that light for quite a bit of time, most of them, and that light terrifies them. It's similar as you come to somebody, give them the wings, and they gonna put their wings on, and they say, I'm scared to fly. I am so used to walk on the ground or crawl. I don't want to fly. I'm afraid. What if I'm gonna fall? Of course, there is nothing more powerful than united twins. But at the same time, you have to understand, even if you are not united, you are still twins. Even if he acts like total, asshole, excuse my language, you're still twins. You still do what you have to do. You still are here to do the job. So even separate from each other, their love still there, even planets apart. Their love influences positively the huge amount of people. Humongous. So this the portals which were known in ancient times. So I will not go into this right now, but there were many portals in English. You can call them star gates, and they are described in Slavarian Vedas as well as in some of the Vedas. This love of the twins, especially twins influencing grand amount of people, the so-called star twins, if one of the twins or both of them are famous people, means that they influence a huge amount of people. So of course, the more famous person, then the more responsibility. So the more hope at the same time, because awaken famous twin can awaken several million people. If I can awaken, probably, I don't know, maybe several of you, maybe a couple dozens of you, it's already a huge thing. My twin awaken would awaken a couple billions. So they are formating this portal, the portal of the highest frequency vibration, capable to penetrate through all of the obstacles and darkness and everything in and come to the earthy vibration. So on the level of this planet, they are this providers, it's like the satellite providers of very high frequency vibration, and this vibration heals, as I already said yesterday, on planetary level. So anyone who comes in touch with them, this is why so many of you say you feel connected to me. You are connected to me. We are all connected, but especially if you are twin or a karmic soulmate and here on this planet with similar goal, of course you feel that I am doing the same thing as you do. Healers and psychics, all levels. Of course, we're all connected because we're having more of it, so we are more responsible. So we have to provide more of this energy. Doesn't mean we don't become sad. You know, today I said to my dearest, she's an extremely powerful healer, Madhumita, my dearest friend, my angel, I call her, and I said, you know what, she's like, are you working? I'm like, I am trying to. I am so exhausted, I'm tired, and I feel like I want to cry because she's the only one who I have to seem to you, I have to be to you so strong and so, give you inspiration, give you strength. But I am a powerful being, but I'm a woman. And I tell her, you know what I would want to do? And I'm like, I have this tears running my cheeks. And then she's like, okay, calm down. I say, I just want to put my head on his chest. I want him to just cover me with his hands. And so I just fall asleep for 15-20 minutes because I haven't slept deeply for a very, very long, for years. I'm insomniac. And the more I'm into it, the more I'm insomniac, because the thing is that I am scared. You know what I'm scared? The thing is, my last life before this one, I have died age 45. I have died at this age that I am right now. And I was already pretty much I've left this. I left in early age. I died at 45, and suddenly I have this fear. Not of death. Not. I am fearful that I'm not going to be able to tell you everything I know. Not going to be able to give you this information because there is so much I want to tell you about life, about vibrations, about how can you change things in your life on a physical level, because it's been flowing to me lately in last couple weeks that I get scared that I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to be able to give it all to you. But then I'm thinking, there are others like me. They will give it to you. So of course, the vibration of united twins is huge. But even if still he is choosing his own way, his own journey, I have to respect it, and you have to respect yours as well. Doesn't mean you need to sit and wait. Of course, you can be with your soulmate. Of course, you can still shine and still do what you have come to do, because he's still doing what he's supposed to do, even if he walks his own path. Of course, two of you would be tremendous, but so this vibration of them heals on a planetary level. And everyone around them. But here I want to explain you how to get into the vibration. It's necessary for, unfortunately, union in 3D is, of course, we are dealing with 2% only, unfortunately. But it's a hardest work. I've seen this on Facebook. I've seen this funny, joke. I am in relationship with my dumb self. This is so freaking complicated. Yes. To get in touch with your dumb self and to face yourself and to face your own shadows is the toughest, hardest work, which needs to be done. It's necessary for you to shine your true light, Because if your goal is to go through healing, still to have him here, like I would love to have him right here on that couch with Paulo Coelho, one of his work, it was Brida, for example, sitting out there and telling me, do you really think this really deep? And I would tell him, yes, my love, but let me show you another book, another book, and another book. Can you please buy me 25,000 books? And he would tell me, oh, love, we need a bigger house for that. I say, that's not a problem for you. Anyways, dreams. It's not here. Still, you are supposed to do what you're supposed to do. So you're healing. If your goal to heal yourself is just to be with him, guess what? It's not going to work. So, how to get into the vibration necessary for a union? You need to heal yourself for yourself. But only healing can help you, and it's not guarantee. Again, you have to understand. Only 2%. Hopefully the vibration will change. Hopefully will be at least 20% of unions of twin flames. We need that energy. We need it. But even if it's not gonna happen, still that healing is necessary. Only healing. The things you went through in your life and the things he went through in his life. Please listen to me carefully now, my queens. The things you went through in your life and past lives and the things he went through in his this life and past lives will influence you and him, both of you. His life experiences will influence you. Your life experience will influence him. Already told you, it's connected. You are connected. So you're the same thing, you're one soul. So as people, you can be in 2 different bodies, but out of 3D physical, you are connected. Again, you're one. Separation is an illusion. This is the toughest freaking work and lesson we have to understand, and I'm still actually dealing with it. I still not fully get it, and I'm sure you don't either. Separation is an illusion. This is very hard to understand, but this is what it is. Illusion. Not only for twins, for all of us people. All of us are not really separated. We all entangled with each other. But we are talking twins. He is with you, you are with him. Away from physical, you can communicate with each other without any limitations whatsoever. Telepathy, dreams, meditations. You can read off emotions of each other. Okay, there is no distance possible to be put between twin flames. Now, karma between twin flames, absolutely, there is tons of karma among twin flames. Karma is an important part of the lessons which must be learned. Important part. They are twin flames. They are energetically and karmically influence each other, because you and him share hundreds of lives. And you had experienced pain in the past, and he had experienced pain in the past. So you have to also understand, not just experience in this life, but experience in the past life can create the fear, the experiences in the past life. That's why, of course, if you are twin flame, past life regression is just like a necessary tool. Past lives created who you are. This is the way it is. You are right now the results of all of your past lives. This is the fact. You didn't come from cloud as a drop, became a human, and now you're going to go back for eternity running on the clouds. No. Your past lives, what you like, what you don't like, what you're afraid of, this is experiences of the past life. And fears is one of them. For example, in one or several past lives, he had lost you, or he had hurt you, or you hurt him, all right? Or you lost him. In hundreds of lives, many things could happen. But if one life after the other, he brought you pain, he hurt you, the fear that he might do this again can be still very strong in you and can keep you two apart from each other. I will give you one example, because the thing is that me and my twin is a key twins. We had been through, I cannot even tell you how much. Each life was some insane, and I would always this is what was true about our lives. I would always die young. I would never live over 50. I would always die before I was around in my 40s. So I've had done close to 50 regressions with my twin, and I would always die young, sometimes very young. So he would be left without me. And when he would lose me, to him, it was terror, because you have your twin, then twin dies, and you are, and nothing makes sense. Everything just loses sense. And he was all kinds of life circumstances we've been from Atlantis up to now. So the fear, the karmically created here in him exists, that if he finds me again and he's just gonna hold me, that I'm gonna just leave, I'm just gonna disappear, I'm gonna vanish, I'm gonna die. So that fear in him, whether consciously or unconsciously, is very, very strong, because even in a very past, before this life, I've died age 45 from heart attack, and last word he told me, please promise me you'll find me again. And my very last word was, I promise, which I kept. So in my case, I would die young and leave him. To him, it was terrible pain, and he was losing me in so many lives, that the fear to lose me again can be one of the fears which can hold him away from me. In my case, in your case, of course, it can be anything else. This is just an example. This is how karma works among twins. So the strings of fears in him, in you, can be karmic and can be different depending on those lives you lived and things you experienced with each other. So those fears as well must be healed, so two of you can rise to the higher vibrations and feel harmony. So the healing on all the levels are absolutely necessary before they be united in physical again. But that's not a guarantee, but it has to be done. Because if you and your twin come together without the full healing, you will run. Those fears are going to push you away from each other. I have tons of fears towards him, tons. And his power over me is actually one of my fears, because I'm so, I'm very powerful by nature, and I don't take and I don't hold and I don't allow no power over myself. I'm going to resist, I'm gonna run, I'm gonna fight. And this is one of the fears, but he has too much power over me, and this is one of my fears. He has tons more things I'm fearful and need to heal in myself. Again, twin flames have the origin, same one origin, one frequency, one consciousness, one vibration. So away from this all, you two are absolutely one. You need to come inside of you to absolute harmony on the deepest levels possible. The only being in this universe which shares absolutely identical frequency, told it 70, 100 times already, is you and him. Coming back to your original frequency is the only way to unite with the other half of you. But you need to unite with you in order to unite with the other half of you. You and him, we always influence each other, always. It's a huge influence you have onto him and him onto you. Whether we realize it or not, we teach each other to heal old wounds and resolve all problems inside of us. We teach each other to face our fears and deal with them. Inner fears of his influencing you, yours influences his, your fears, your doubts, your wonderful things, not that wonderful things. You're mirroring, constantly mirroring each other. Your fire burning in the soul of each other. And the most important, fear is an illusion. This is one of the most important lessons you need to understand inside of you. Fear is an illusion. Only love, the only truth, the only force capable to transform, capable to make you enlightened through the force of love and uniting with the divine in you. Only love, the base of creation. But it has to be inside of you. Without love in you, realizing that you are it, you are the divine, you are the God, you are the force of creation, you are love. Love, любовь, amor, प्यार. Without that, we cannot even hope to unite, heal, feel, shine. Namaste.